Hello, I'm back with another video, and in this one, like one of the last videos, I fly to my place, then stop at my parents' place, and then return back to the airport. So, pretty fun trip. Me just taking off right here, and then heading to my place. Basically, is what I'm doing. Kind of. I end up staying pretty low for the majority of this trip. I'm getting up, probably stayed under 400 or 500 feet maybe the whole time. Lots of low flying in the fields. A lot of the fields were out, so it's a lot of fun for me to fly around low in the field. I just like that. Yeah, it was a fun video for me. Might be a little long, but yeah, some pretty short landings and takeoffs. There's a pattern that a spreader made. It kind of looks like a bird to me. It looked pretty cool, I thought. There's a little deer blind there, tucked in the fence line. I don't think I've ever seen a field with so much tile shoved in there. Just tiled the whole dang thing like crazy. My place. I should have swung out farther to the left and then swung in, but so I started kind of getting at my approach, and then I realized I'm way too close to the power lines, or a lot closer than I wanted to be. So I just spin it around and give myself a little more length between where I'm landing and the road, just in case I need to take back off or whatever the case may be. Just swinging it around, and now I'll set it down here in the bean field next to the grove. A little more distance, don't need much, but just it really doesn't take very much. You want to keep the airspeed low and just sit down nice. There's the wife holding one of the kids. I can't see that very good. Alright, so we made it to my place. Now coming up here in a second, we'll be getting ready to take off from the same bean field here. So, taking off the same direction that I came in. I came from the west, going towards the east, so I'll be taking off to the west. There really wasn't a lot of wind, but I guess I just prefer to take off into the west. Keeps me away from the power lines and the road and such. It takes a little bit longer when you're in a bean field to lift off or get enough ground speed to lift off versus versus the tar runway or even gravel. So give myself as much room as possible. Do a little flyover, wave, and then I actually loop back around and fly over the runway basically and wave again. And then I head to my parents' place. Now I'm looping around. I'm gonna come back down somewhat low and wave, and then head over to the parents. But got power lines, which will be right in front of me as I come down here, so always got to be mindful of the power lines. And I was told to look for the poles. Don't bother looking for the wire, for the poles. I sure do like looking at that shadow. That is pretty cool. There's the power lines. Here we're passing over some DNR land. It used to be a lot wetter. The last couple of years have been pretty dry, so it has suffered. But still looks pretty cool. Okay, so parents' place is dead ahead. We got the runway, a little bean field piece, and in this one I ended up, I think I have a little bit too much airspeed. There's a little bit of a longer landing than I would have wanted or was kind of anticipating or hoping for. Just trying to dial it in a little bit better so I can just get that as short as possible. And here I'm pretty sure what the issue was for me was I just had a little too much speed. I could have done a better job of burning that off, but still a good landing nonetheless. But it can always be better. Here I'm gonna take off. It's pretty sketchy for somebody who is like super new, but I have enough confidence in my plane at this point that yeah, that I can do something like this. It's just crazy to think that it wasn't too long ago and I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to fly the thing, so it's pretty awesome feeling. So now that I left their place, I'm on my way back to the airport. Just kind of lollygag my way back there and do some low flying. I do like the low flying. Maybe because of the inherent dangers, I'm not sure, but I enjoy that more. But yeah, there's still a few fields out in this video, but now this video is taking a little while to get put up here, but pretty much all the fields are out and most of them are dug, or a lot of them are dug, so it's kind of unfortunate. I like that sweet spot in time where there was just all the beans were out and nothing was dug. It was pretty cool. Could pretty much land wherever. It just felt a lot safer when you had just a lot more engine out landing areas or openings or whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure how it would land in a dug up field, but I don't want to find out. So here I find myself a gravel road to land on, and yeah, just practice. Do got the fenders on here now, so I don't have to worry as much about kicking up rocks and stuff like that. So, or as one guy at the airport pointed out, little puddles of water wouldn't be such a nuisance, I guess, anymore. And back off. Didn't actually come to a stop on there, but getting pretty close to the end of the video here. So yeah, if you haven't already, hit the old likes button, subscribe button, notify button, whatever buttons there is. Go ahead and hit them all at least once, right? And then yeah, stay tuned for more. It's getting real cold out, but I'll do my best to get back up there. But I got a couple more videos I gotta put in this editor thing. Computer and editing software have kind of been giving me the works lately, so but I will do my best to stay on top of it and get you guys some more videos. Thanks for watching. Until next time, fly safe, guys.